YouTube. What's that word, y'all? It's Risky Rich TV, man. It's your boy Mac. I'm talking about Risky Rich TV. I mean, my fault, y'all. Risky Origination. What's that word? It's your boy Mac. We not live right now, as you can see. It's just us. You feel me? So I don't know. I'm still figuring out the sound. Don't get to doing too much. I'm working right now. Actually, let me. There's some shit on there y'all can't be seeing. Hold on, Shreddy. Let me go ahead and turn it. Yep, turn it. Yep, wop. Yep. Okay, so today we're gonna be watching, reacting to First Take on what they think about the Spurs. Y'all probably not gonna care. Look, I'm a Wembanyama fan. Really, I fuck with San Antonio as a team though. Like they got De'Aaron Fox, they got Castle, they got Harper, they got Vassell, they got Carter Bryant, they got Keldon Johnson. Like they deep and they young too, bro. And bro, I think Wemby gonna be the best player ever to play basketball. Like I think right now Steph got it, like, or maybe Kobe. I give it to Kobe, and then Jordan, then Steph type shit. Feel me? That's my top three. But yeah, we're gonna be reacting to this. I'm working right now, so this is just some little slight shit. You know what I'm saying? 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 Let me stop playing, bro. What the fuck did I just do? Why is... Oh my goodness. Y'all, my fault, y'all. My shit be tweaking. Oh no. What? Come on, chat. Come on, chat. This YouTube, I'm tweaking, y'all. Let me fix the WAP so we could whoop. Damn. Nah, it's cool.
26 to 110 last night to win their 11th straight game. The Spurs took the lead for a good 2 minutes into the game and did not look back as 7 Spurs players scored double-digit points in the rout and no starter played more than 28 minutes. Now the Spurs are 1.5 games back of the...
Did y'all hear that, bro? Did y'all hear that? Hey, hold on. I gotta...
For the top...
Come on, man. Did y'all hear that?
7 Spurs players scored double-digit points in the rout, and no starter played more than 28 minutes. Now the Spurs...
Bro, them niggas deep, bro. They deep, man. I promise they deep, bro. They deep.
Spurs are 1.5 games back of the Thunder for the top seed in the West. The closest they...
And they better than, like, I ain't gonna lie, any team they go against in the playoffs, bro. I'm trying to tell y'all, bro. I was talking to my homies about this earlier, so they probably gonna be laughing at me. But I don't get no fuck. Fuck is you saying? And me and my boys, Dylan, Pat, Bree, JV, and Didi, we gonna be doing this shit where like we talk hoops on, like, I think it's Saturdays. Maybe Deuce gonna be in there too. But yeah, bro. So
they've been to catching the Thunder since November 10th. The two teams do not match up with each other for the rest of the regular season, but
they don't want no smoke, bro.
We get SGA back tonight. Should OKC be concerned by the Spurs closing in on that 1 seed? Wendy, what do you think?
I think they should be concerned about Victor Wembanyama being a 7'5" pterodactyl who can destroy everything at the rim. That's what they should be worried about, no matter where the game is played. Perk and I have had a funny thing with the Spurs. You know, for a couple of weeks ago, Perk was telling me, stop worrying about the Spurs' lack of experience. Just pay attention to this incredible player. And you know what?
I'm trying to tell y'all, bro. Y'all don't get it, bro. Y'all don't get it, so I'm not even gonna explain it because y'all don't get it. We gonna see in the playoffs.
I agree with Perk. I've decided to stop worrying about their lack of experience and start paying attention to the fact that they've got a generational player who can overcome it. But Perk is all worried about Oklahoma City and these recent losses, and I'm looking at the way they're playing, and I'm energized by the way Oklahoma City is playing. Without their top 3 ball handlers, they've been able to give more time to Cason Wallace. He's had 3 20-point games. They've been able to develop guys, 7, 8, 9 on their bench who I think they will be able to use later on. I think they've had some really good...
Bro. There's no way in hell y'all telling me OKC got better role players than San Antonio, bro. There's no way in fuck. Who did they just name?
Wallace, he's had 3 20-point game handlers. They've been able to give more time to Cason Wallace.
Bruh.
Come on, bro. Cason Wallace, bro, I get it. These niggas is champions, bro, but we saw how they won. We saw how they won, bro. We saw how they won. So we not even gonna speak on it. They champions, cool. You can't discredit them. But at the same time, it's like, bro, niggas don't give a fuck about none of that, bro. You feel me, bro?
He's had 3 20-point games. They've been able to develop guys, 7, 8, 9
Like,
on their bench who I think they will be able to use later on. I think.
What's boy's name? McCain? Would do you know what the Spurs? Do you know what them niggas is? Bulldogs, bro.
I think they've had some really
Bulldogs,
good
bro.
performances while
I'm not
Shea's been
bullshitting
out.
either,
And
bro.
yeah, they've taken some losses, but this team has championship experience. I understand what Perk's going to say, that there were 2 Game 7s last year at home, and I respect that. I'm not that worried about Oklahoma City's seed. I'm more worried about that man's health right there, and if he's healthy, I like their chances.
It don't even matter, bro.
Go ahead, Perk.
You know, the one thing I love about the organization of Oklahoma City is that they always got love for me and they never take anything personal, what I say.
Now, all bullshit aside, this nigga don't need to be a motherfucking whatchamacallit. He don't need to be up here. We should not be giving him a voice.
When it comes to speaking on the game
Fuck.
of basketball. And what I'm about to say, I don't want the city of Oklahoma to be mad at me. I don't want the organization to be mad at me. I'm a huge SGA fan. But the San Antonio Spurs are going to win it all this year. The San Antonio Spurs is going to win the NBA championship this year. Not next year, not 2 years.
Okay, he talking his shit right now. He talking his shit right now.
From
He talking
now.
his shit right now.
They're going to win it this year.
Facts.
Yes, they have Wemby. We understand that. A true definition of a generational talent. A guy who could affect both ends of the floor, and a guy that has a mindset of a 10-year vet. But I look at the perimeter play that doesn't get enough recognition on both sides of the floor. They have a bunch of two-way dogs, big guards, big wings, duplicating what OKC have big wings, duplicating what OKC have to what they and what they done to win the championship. And that one dog in particular is Stephon Castle. What I saw him do against Cade Cunningham 2 games.
Don't get me started on Cade fucking Cunningham, bro. They are about to give him the weakest fucking MVP there ever has been, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. That nigga's ass. That nigga's ass. He not ass. But he's not as good as they hype him up to be. Like, it, bro, it's 5, 6 niggas better than him. Easily, bro. He might not even be the best in the East. They have the best record, I get it, bro. But they got a decent little team, bro. It's not just him. He averaged 25 points. And 10 assists, cool. 10 assists. But this nigga's, come on, bro. I'm not even gonna get on his ass.
Ago in Detroit, Cade Cunningham had the worst game of the season. 5 for 26 from the field. And now they're a game and a half back from OKC. They're going to get the number 1 spot. And I don't want to hear anything about lack of experience because I believe they understand the mission. The mission is they want to get as many home games as they possibly can in this postseason, and it's going to favor them. The San Antonio Spurs will win the NBA championship this year.
No, they will not. Kendrick Perkins is wrong. They are not going to win the NBA championship this year. They're not even coming out of the West this year. I believe one of the 2 teams, meaning the Denver Nuggets or the Oklahoma City Thunder,
Bro, this nigga just said Denver Nuggets. Niggas is gonna blitz the fuck out of Denver. I don't give a fuck if Gordon is there, bro. Denver? What the fuck is Denver gonna do, bro? I'm saying, Perk, what is he talking about? And then, whatchamacallit, OKC. Really? OKC gonna, come on, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Look. I gotta take. I might be crazy for this. I think if OKC and the Spurs play in the Western Conference Finals, De'Aaron Fox gonna outplay Shea. I got D Fox outplaying Shea. I ain't gonna bat. That's just what it is. That's just what it is. Don't shoot the messenger, bro. Don't shoot the messenger.
Despite losing 4 games in 5 meetings against San Antonio this year,
Like what they lost.
will derail the San Antonio Spurs from going to the NBA Finals. I don't think they're beating both. I don't think they're getting through both to come out of the West. They will win a championship within the next 2 to 3 years with Wembanyama. He's going to win several championships. Matter of fact, I would have put it past him to win it next year. I just don't think it's going to be this year because I think Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is going to come back and remind everybody who the hell he is. I think Jalen Williams ultimately will come back, and the combination of those two in the
Jalen fucking Williams.
Help. And I think Holmgren and those guys will respond like
Chet fucking Holmgren. Chet fucking, like, these niggas is nobody. They is nobody, bro. I promise you, bro. They are nobody. Not they is. I graduated college.
Answer the call, and I certainly believe that Jokic and Jamal Murray is going to have something to say about it. I respect the hell out of the San Antonio Spurs.
Bro, Fox is working Murray, bro.
They deserve to be. Stephon Castle is that dude, no question about it. Okay, I think their record's like 9-2 against the top 3 seeds in the National Basketball Association. So
talking about Denver, nigga, Denver gonna play the Thunder if anything. The way the shit set up right now. Right? Yeah, they'll be playing the Thunder.
Perkins is not off his rocker. I don't blame him for making this prediction. It's not beyond the pale or anything like that.
My Warriors, man.
Between the Thunder and the Nuggets, with Houston outside looking
next year, y'all. Next year.
Point guard play. That's why I'm not picking Houston in this.
No, not next year. Fuck that. The Spurs are gonna win the next. The Spurs are winning the next 8 years. Yeah. I got the Spurs winning the next 8 years. I might put some money up on that.
And I'm saying
for real,
the San Antonio Spurs, as formidable as they are, I'm still not picking them ahead of both Denver and OKC. One of those teams will get them, and Kendrick Perkins will be wrong with his prediction.
Have you seen Denver over the last month and a half?
Bro, who's talking about Denver?
What have you looked when you watch the Denver Nuggets?
Jokic hasn't been himself. I don't think that's going to continue. I don't think that's going to continue.
You don't think?
Imagine being able to build it.
Come on, man. These damn ass, man. Come on, little folks.
Why?
Because I believe in Jokic.
Half away, damn near 2 months from. I believe in Jokic as well, but it's the others for me. Like, they haven't shown me right now that they could be elite for his perimeter defense. They had a good win the other night against the Boston Celtics, but as Wendy alluded to yesterday on First Take, the Boston Celtics were coming off a back-to-back. Nothing right now is convincing me that the Denver Nuggets are a real threat in the Western Conference. When you talk about soft tissue injuries that Aaron Gordon is battling right now, that hamstring, the same hamstring injury he battled last postseason. When you talk about Peyton Watson, a guy who's having a career year, he's out with a hamstring injury. And then I'm thinking about SGA, right? I know SGA is phenomenal, but he's coming back off a soft tissue injury as well, abdominal strain. So then we looking at
what the fuck is he saying?
Soft tissue injury as well.
His ass was, bro.
But he's coming back off a soft tissue injury as well, abdominal strain. So then we looking
abdominal
at
strain.
Just re-injured that soft tissue injury.
Hey, bro.
That they're going to play both of these teams in order to get to where they're trying to go. Because in a perfect world, if it happens the way I figure it's going to happen, I believe that the San Antonio Spurs are going to get the number 1 spot. The Oklahoma City Thunder are going to finish second. The Denver Nuggets are going to eventually finish third. And so the OKC Thunder and the Nuggets are going to have to duke it out to get to the Western Conference Finals. I'm not...
Hold on.
All right, what?
I'm not picking San Antonio to get the #1 seed. I think OKC is going to hold on to the #1 seed. I think San Antonio is going to get
Nigga,
the
fuck
second
what you
seed.
saying.
And also, I'm not worried. Listen, only people I'm worried, only team I'm worried about against OKC is San Antonio. I ain't worried about nothing else. They're gonna roll through everybody else. They're gonna hold on to the #1 seed. All right, San Antonio's gonna be a top
He said roll through everybody else.
2 seed, and we'll go from there. And oh, by the way, Wendy, I think Wendy will co-sign this. Perk, we've watched the Denver Nuggets on many, many occasions, and obviously with Jokic being, hobbled to some degree, but still doing what he does, we've seen at times where they haven't, quote unquote, been themselves, and then the playoffs roll around, and they remind you who the hell they are, and they put you in a dogfight no matter who the hell they're going.
Nigga, that was when they win 2 years ago. 2022, 3 years ago. They ain't won 2022. Steph won. So they won 2 years ago, my nigga. What is you talking about? What, last postseason? I ain't gonna lie. Both these niggas just be talking some bullshit,
I
bro.
expect that Denver Nuggets team to show up in the postseason. That's why I'm saying what I'm saying.
Wendy, final word.
So Shay, 3 years ago, I made an extra effort to get out to Oklahoma City in October to see Victor Wembanyama's first ever preseason game against the Oklahoma City Thunder and Chet Holmgren. And I watched the first half of that game with 1,500 other people in that building, and I had goosebumps because I was so excited about where the future of this rivalry is going to be. And I listened to Stephen A. and I listened to Perk, and I think they're both making good points, and I'm excited. And I'm excited about Cooper Flagg. And last night I was over at the Clippers
What the fuck is he talking about?
Arena, Intuit Dome. I got there at 4:30 in the afternoon. Perk, there was one player on the court at 4:30 in the afternoon. You know who it was? It was Anthony Edwards. And you know what? No, Anthony Edwards. It was
Gotcha, I'm sorry.
Anthony Edwards was practicing. Anthony Edwards. It was Anthony Edwards. And you know what?
He said Cooper Flagg.
Anthony Edwards.
Gotcha, I'm sorry.
Anthony Edwards was practicing step back 3-pointers.
Oh, and that's look. I might gotta check if they got some. If somebody's like, if there's a video on somebody comparing K to Ant. Cause look, I'm gonna tell y'all this. This nigga K said he's the best American player, right? And I'm like, where the fuck? Where? Bro. K not better than Anthony Edwards, bro. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Bro. I'm gonna just leave it there. What
happened last night? He made a step back 3-pointer over a double team to win the game. I know everybody's talking about, oh man, I don't know what's gonna happen with LeBron and Steph. I am extraordinarily excited.
This nigga deflecting from the question.
Because I like watching Jokic also. He's my favorite player to watch. This coming battle between the Spurs and the Thunder, it's going to be awesome, and it's going to be awesome for years to come. And that's what I'm excited to watch. I don't know who's going to win. Probably Oklahoma City this year, but Perk, I want to see if you're proved right. I'm excited to watch.
Can I say this to both of y'all? I want to say this to both of y'all because I'm watching y'all every chance I get. You know that. And I'm watching these games. And I got to say this to y'all. Chet Holmgren can play.
All right. That'll be the end of this video, y'all. Look, love y'all. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. You know what I'm saying? I might just drop this right now. That was some bullshit. We're not even